So I was at work the other day and I came across this video from CBS News. Congressman shows video of orb surviving missile strike at UFO hearing. Uh, yeah, needless to say, it definitely caught my attention. Now, from what I understand, these Congress hearings have been happening for a few years now. I just haven't really been paying a lot of attention to them. uh, I feel like I should start paying closer attention to these hearings. Of course, on YouTube you can find millions or thousands or whatever, UFO videos, conspiracies, whatever. I mean, the internet is full of that stuff. But again, like I said, this is from CBS News, so for me, I find it interesting when the suits and mainstream media platforms start to discuss UFOs in a somewhat serious matter. I find that very interesting. And you kind of couple that where when it seems like a lot of stuff is kind of happening right now, just in the general landscape of culture. Uh, R.I.P. Charlie Kirk just got assassinated or killed the other day. Uh, you know, I think the Epstein list is still a thing where people want that unveiled. They got talking about, what is it, Three Eye Atlas coming, or on a trajectory. It's on a trajectory towards Earth or what? I don't know. It just seems like a lot is going on, but I feel like I'm kind of blabbering. Let's get into this video, man, and we can kind of discuss afterwards.
I now
Oh,
recognize.
if you guys are enjoying the content, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'd appreciate it. Again, I don't really consider myself, a conspiracy theorist, UFO conspiracy guy, nothing like that. I like information, and you can do with the information, do whatever you want with whatever information you have. But I do like information. So again, let's check out this video, man. Hey, girl. I guess I got to put the headphones on first. That might help. Miss Robert.
Mr. Burleson for about 5 minutes.
Thank you, everyone. It takes such great courage to come forward, and we acknowledge that, and I hope that you see that we are taking that seriously. And so very thankful for what you're doing
Mr.
today.
Bolson.
I'm also very thankful for previous witnesses that have come forward. I see Matthew Brown in the audience. He courageously stepped forward and was as a witness. I encourage everybody to look and seek his testimony. I want to thank the people that came in our first hearing: Ryan Graves, David Grush, David Fravor. And in
I've
our
heard those
second hearing,
names.
Admiral Gallaudet, Lou Elizondo, and Mr. Gold, and the many others that have come forward. We hear you, and it's time that we, enough is enough. It's time that we take action. Look, I'm not jumped to the conclusion that I believe that there are, aliens coming from another planet.
Right.
But I'm open to that. And I think that it's our responsibility, especially
the fact that you have a congressman saying he's open to that is just so wild to me, bruh. Again, I feel like, the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, even the 2000s, like this UFO stuff seemed like it was so fringe, crazy man with a beard talk. But now you got the suits, like, having serious discussions about it. We're fucking living in a alternate timeline, bruh.
We're seeing that we have a government that is actively blocking information from us. Just last night, I tried to get an amendment onto the National Defense Authorization Act that fit in the germaneness of that bill to have UAP disclosure. And conveniently, it was named non-germane, mostly deemed by staff, not even an elected official. This is the kind of
so
stuff
the government
that we
is actively blocking
last year, we
information?
were blocked by someone in House administration
blocking access to information,
to receive a full briefing from Arrow. So not an elected official, but someone in staff blocked us, and I've had it. Enough is enough. I want to cue up a video that I've
yeah, let's hear the video.
And as before it
again,
starts,
the video is called "This Orb Surviving a Missile Strike." So I mean, this video's got to be incredible. I watched a few minutes of the video the other day, but I didn't get to the missile part. I I don't even think I was watching. I think I was listening to it.
This was taken October 30th.
So we're definitely going to see this together.
This video is of an MQ-9 drone tracking an orb, or this object, off the coast of Yemen.
UFO off the coast of Yemen. Where's Yemen?
Launched a Hellfire missile. You cannot see that drone. And so I'm not going to explain it to you. You'll see exactly what it does.
Holy shit. That's the orb? Let me make me smaller, man, so you guys, just in case, I don't want you guys to miss anything. This is crazy, bro. So this is a real video that's being shown at a Congress hearing. Jesus, how fast is it going? LRD laced. How fast is that going? Oh, look at it's like an aura around it almost. You see, like, it's not just, you kind of see there's, I guess, a solid object here, but it's almost like I don't know what type of radar or what type of vision this is, but it looks like it has like aura around it, or for lack of a better term, some type of. Holy shit, dude. This is real. Allegedly. That's the missile? Did you guys see the missile come from this way? It looked like it just bounced off. Wait. 236? 236? Wait, did you guys see that? Did you guys fucking see that? In about 5 seconds, it's going to come down from like this way and like bounce off, it looks like. Holy shit, dude. Right there. They're coming now. You see it right here? That's the missile, I think. And it bounced off down here. And the debris is almost caught in some type of. We gotta play this back. We have to play this back a few times. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. To me, this is incredible. Like, this is the first time I'm seeing a video that was supposedly being blocked by the government, and that is now open to the public, for the public to see. To me, this is incredible, bro. Like, this is I've never. You've only seen stuff like this in movies. A flying object that is actively blocking our missile systems. What is happening, dude? Holy shit. It's gonna come down. Let's let it play the whole thing. I'll let it hit. Dude. The missile bounced, something bounced off, like the shrapnel. A piece bounced off, but there's still stuff like kind of like caught around this UFO. Like there's other debris that's almost caught in some type of field around it. It's still there. The debris is still there. If this is real, what the fuck? What does that look like in real life? What did those pilots see? Because can you imagine being the pilots that saw this? I'm sorry, these are drones. But there's been pilots who have had testimonies, that have said they've seen these things with their own eyes, just not through, a radar screen or whatever. Bro, what does that look like? To see something that you've only seen in movies in real life. What does that even, that's got to change you as a human, right? That's got to change just your, I'm sorry, we got to play this again. I'm sorry, guys. If this isn't your type of content, I get it. I know I haven't had like a lot of UFO stuff on, but I don't know, man. This channel for me is just kind of showcasing shit that I'm into, and I am into this shit. Dude, the missile hits. The missile hits. It doesn't hit, but it hits. Bounces off, and it's caught up. And the thing doesn't miss a fucking beat. What does that say? Holy shit. It's still there. It's still there.
This is when it zoomed out. So you can still see it traveling.
Holy shit, bro.
So, Mr. Knapp, have you heard about, events like this occurring? And what
look at his face. I feel like this is a face of a guy that wasn't like into this type of shit, and now he's seen like a video that's just changed his whole train of thinking. Like that's the face that I'm getting from this guy right here. Like he's like, what the fuck is actually happening right now? Are we in a simulation? What is this?
I have heard about events like this.
I know these
I have
guys.
heard about this.
They've been on
event.
Joe Rogan.
Corbell and I talked about it in one
Yeah,
of our
Jeremy?
episodes a while back. We did not have the video, though. There are servers.
This is the first time
where
he's seeing it.
There's a whole bank of these kind of videos that Congress has not been allowed to see, that the public
There's a
hasn't
whole
been allowed
bank
to
of
see.
these videos.
Occasionally, some of that stuff gets out in the wild, and it comes our way. It should be going to you. The public should be seeing this stuff. And why you're not allowed to, I don't know. But that's a Hellfire missile smacking into that UFO and just bounced right off. And it kept going.
It kept going, and it looks like the debris was taken with it.
Yeah. What the hell is that? What
So
what flies like that?
again, I'm not going to speculate what it
breathing
is,
heavy.
but the question is, why are we being?
He's not going to
blocked?
speculate what it is. No. We're not saying what it is. We're saying what is it? Who gives a fuck what it is? What is it is what you say. What the fuck is that? Because from what we know, from what they allow us to know, we don't have anything that can do that. So what is that? Whose is it? If it's not ours,
from this information consistently. I want to ask this just question. How in the world, this is the document, I want to enter this in for the record if it hasn't already been entered, Madam Chair. The document
So
that you
ordered.
provided on thread 3, this is a huge file. How in the world did you smuggle this out of Russia?
Carefully.
In your socks?
I don't think I want to be really specific about it because I might have to go back there and get some more sometime. Although,
Okay.
no, that'd be crazy to do that. Well, I took the top pages off that were stamped with a security signature, and I carried them out on my person. But the rest of them I just threw in my suitcase and threw some caviar in there as a distraction as well, and hoped for the best. Otherwise, I'd be a citizen of Siberia right now.
And you had you reported James Lakatsky came to you with government possession of NHI craft and how they ultimately gained entry. Can you testify?
wait, what is he saying? Let's play that back.
With government possession of NHI craft.
Came to you with government possession of non-human craft.
And how they ultimately gained entry. Can you testify to the veracity of that claim?
Dr. Lakatsky is an honorable man who served most of his career with the DIA, a very trusted, high-level rocket scientist and intelligence analyst who inspired the OSAP program, as I said earlier. And in full disclosure, I've co-written 2 books with him. He dropped this on myself and our other co-author out of the blue. And it took 14 months for us to get DOPSR approval for him to release 2 sentences on that. He said this craft, we had managed to get inside of it. It had no wings, no rotor, no tail. It had no fuel tanks. They didn't know how it flew or how it was operated. It looked like it was aerodynamic, but he would not go further. He's a by-the-book guy, and until he gets clearance to say more about that, I don't think we're going to hear much more. But it's not ours. It wasn't ours. We didn't make it. We didn't know who made it and how it was built and how it operated. We've got at least one, and I don't know. I think that's enough confirmation that we do have recovered disks and materials.
Lastly, Mr. Borland, in the classified realm, have you been exposed to undeniable confirmation of NHI technology? And then my second question is Base Systems involved in any way with reverse engineering exploitation of non-human intelligence craft?
Yeah, we're gonna have to have a conversation this Skip for that. Whether I'm legally even allowed to answer that, and whether you're even allowed to hear it, sir.
Okay.
What?
Again, you can sense our frustration. And so I just want to thank you for coming forward. We will continue to fight because, look, this is about making sure that this government belongs to the people and restoring the republic the way it was intended to be. Madam Chair, I also have further witnesses of courageous individuals. It was given to me by Dr. Stephen Greer.
That guy Berlin, or whatever that guy's name is really just sitting there, like, while everybody's staring at him, pretty much saying, yeah, I have information that... It's pretty much saying that I have information that will pretty much blow your minds, but I can't tell you. What does that even mean? Like, bro, what? What type of world is this, bro? How does this shit even work like that? Some humans can have access to information that other humans can't. Who the fuck put you in charge, bro? What is happening?
Including Michael Herrera and his testimony. We have Roderick Castle and his testimony, Randy Anderson, his testimony, Stephen Digna, and others, 3 others, all saying similar things to what the witnesses today have said. And I would like to enter that into the record as well.
No objection.
Okay. Oh, whoa, okay. Bro. I don't know about y'all, man, but that for me, that was incredible. Dude, the missile bounced off. A piece of the missile bounced off. And then other parts of it were like caught up in like the field of it. And the craft didn't miss a beat. It kept going. Again, this is the first video that I've seen that suits are saying is real. Is it real? I don't know. Do I think it's real? That video? Yeah, I don't think I have a reason to think it's not real. Could it not be real? Yeah, but again, I think that's a real video. So let's go here. If this is a real video, what does that mean, bro? Our weapon systems have no, at least our missile systems, our Hellfire missile systems have no effect on it. I would suggest that no projectile weapon systems would have an effect on it. It almost looks like it has some type of energy shield that repels physical projectiles. You would need some type of energy weapon to even maybe, do something to a craft like this. I don't know, man. To me, this is so interesting. I find it. I was gonna say I find it interesting that more people aren't talking about this, but no, I feel like the average Joe, the NPC human, the majority of people I would say aren't really interested in this type of thing. They got soccer practice that they got to get their kids to, piano recital, jobs that they got to get, promotions at and stuff. Most people are focused on other things in life. And nothing wrong with that, of course. Your life is your life, man. I'm just saying, for me, this interests me so much. Yeah, I probably have said a lot. I probably talked a lot, and I feel like I may be forgetting to speak about some things. I don't now. Oh, one thing. Whose these are? Because remember they talked about reverse engineering. Do I think these things are from outer space? I don't know. Could be. Do I think these things are not? I mean, obviously they're called NHIs, non-human. I forgot what the I is for, but non-human crafts. They're saying that they're not human, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're coming from outer space. There's a lot of testimonies of these things. Again, we saw this over the water. There's a lot of testimonies, you guys can Google it, of these things coming out of the water and dropping back down into the water. Look up the statistics on how much we know about the ocean and, the layers of the earth and all that kind of jazz. It gets weird, man. Fucking what is it? Fucking inner earth theory, flat earth. All that stuff gets weird, but then if you kind of, man, I think there's a lot of stuff going on that we don't know about, dude. So yeah, I'm just gonna end it there. If you guys are enjoying this type of content, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'd appreciate it. Incredible video. I'm still thinking about it. I'll probably watch it again. But yeah, you guys have a good one. I'll see y'all later. Peace.